You ready to let the dogs out?
What? Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
From Wish TV, I'm Pet Pals TV host Patty Spitler, and this is, the Positively Patty Podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network. On this episode, we're talking with Ruby. Yes, Ruby is a bulldog, and she pants. And she's also the mascot for American Senior Communities, talking about senior living options. And at some of these locations, you can bring your pet. So it's a wonderful way for maybe your mom or your dad, or maybe even yourself, if you're considering assisted living communities and you're looking into American senior communities, maybe you'd like to bring your pet along with you. We all know that they help us live longer and happier lives, so it's an excellent option. So we'll be talking with Jessica and her human, and she's the human one, and Ruby is the bulldog, so you'll hear a lot of that. And welcome to the Positively Patty Podcast. And that's Ruby. You'll meet Ruby here in just a moment. Ruby is a bulldog, and she's a gorgeous bulldog, too. Also, the human component here today is Jessica Friskney, and you are the Senior Living Marketing Specialist.
That's right.
For American Senior Communities.
For American Senior Communities.
Wonderful. I got that. So you're going to be hearing someone panting through the whole interview, and that's going to be Ruby. We'll explain that. Let's start off with your bulldog. I just love Ruby. She's adorable. Tell me about bulldogs.
Well, this is our second bulldog, actually.
Okay.
So we have had two. Ruby's our second. She's 7. Bulldogs are super friendly, as you can tell. They don't, I don't think she's ever met a stranger.
Yeah. Generally friendly with people, but not so much with other dogs.
Yeah, I think it can happen from time to time. Not really the case with Ruby. She's very friendly with other dogs and all people. I have heard, though, from other bulldog owners that they have had that issue.
I've run into that.
Yeah.
And they always warn me and say, he doesn't like other dogs.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to know. So
Yeah.
I always say, know your breed, know what you're getting. Bulldogs also come with some special challenges.
They do, yeah.
Breathing.
Lots of breathing issues sometimes. They're loud, as you can tell. They're also loud snorers, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And also in hot weather, you need to monitor.
Yeah, you have to be really careful in hot weather.
Because they
overheat quickly.
They overheat quickly.
Yeah.
Also, from what I understand, she's got the cutest little slim hips, but a lot of bulldogs, especially, she's gorgeous, but if she were to have a litter, she'd probably have to do cesarean because her hips are too small,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's what they do in all cases now, is cesarean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's going to lie down, so we'll talk quietly here. Oh, that's good. That's okay, Ruby. Ruby, if you saw the story that we did, this was on Great Day TV, and you will see it on Pet Pals TV too. At the end of our interview, she came over and was poking around in my shirt, and I figured it's because I generally put treats in my bra. And I did put one in there today, so she can have that. But she sniffed it out right away, so she's a good sniffer.
Well, and I did warn you, she's very friendly, so that was easy for her to find.
And I said about her, I said she can't hold her liquor. She's got a big liquor. Yes, you do.
True.
You just have to smile when you see that face. Okay, let's talk about Ruby is kind of your mascot at American Senior Communities, and this is a very important topic. If you have someone or if you need to go into assisted living, you can take pets. Tell us how this works.
Yeah, so I represent our senior living division, which is assisted living and independent living with American Senior Communities. And we encourage all of our residents that if they have pets, to bring them with them when they move in with us.
If they can take care of them too.
Right, yes.
That's important.
Yeah.
Now, if you need a lot of help and you can't take care of yourself, much less an animal, then obviously you can't have the animal with you. But you've got quite a listing of folks too, not just dogs, right?
Right, we got lots of cats, we got some fish, some birds, a lizard every once in a while. So we have a variety of pets at American Senior Communities.
And I can imagine this makes the residents happy.
Oh, they love visits from pets. They love all the other residents' pets, so just makes them happy, and they get out and can kind of walk around with the animals or play with them or talk to them and do activities with them. So it makes all of our residents really happy.
And we all know that pets help us to stay healthy.
Yeah, they do.
And live longer.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I've got to have my pets around me,
Yeah.
so I can only imagine. And I've gotten, as I told you before, someone will say, Patty, my dad has to go into assisted living. He can't take his cat. What'll I do? So this is a wonderful alternative.
Right. Yeah.
How do you judge it on a case-by-case basis? Tell us about that.
We do. It kind of depends on the breed of the dog. If the resident's able to take them, if it is a dog, able to take them out and walk them and take them out to the bathroom. If it's a cat, just making sure that they can take care of what all is entailed with taking care of a cat. So we look at it based on the resident and what animal they're bringing in.
When did you start this? I didn't ask you that before.
Actually, we've always been a pet-friendly community for as long as I can remember.
Okay, I didn't know. It seems like it seems so logical, and yet I'll back off on that a little bit because I understand why not everybody can have their pet.
Right.
So again, a case-by-case basis.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most unusual? You mentioned a lizard. What else unusual pets do you have there?
Yeah, I think that might be one of the most unusual. One of our locations in northern Indiana, our general manager there has a bearded dragon as a pet, and so she brings him in to hang out with the residents, and the residents love him.
Oh, I've seen a few of those. Those are pretty amazing.
Yeah, they are.
How do you qualify for that? Do you have to fill out forms? Do you have to pay a deposit?
Yeah, it's just a matter of making sure that we have all the pet records and vaccinations up to date, and then they just pay a deposit and they're on their way.
Do you check in on the pets to make sure the pets and the people are okay?
Absolutely, yeah. There's always someone checking in on our residents and kind of making sure the pet's doing well as well.
Okay, very good. We mentioned some of the unusual ones, and Ruby makes house calls?
She does. She likes to visit our residents. Yeah.
Tell me about an encounters. Maybe here's what I've noticed. My first Bernese Mountain Dog, my Louie, was a therapy dog. And is she a therapy dog, by the way?
No, she's not.
Oh, she needs to be one.
I know, she does.
Oh, we got to get you qualified for that. I would take him to some places that they needed, they had elderly folks, and maybe they were very quiet, and I would take him in and they would light up.
Yeah.
So do you see that she makes a difference?
Yeah, she actually, she posed for some of our collateral pieces at American Senior Communities. So she went in and did a dog photo shoot, if you will. So we did some outdoor pictures and some inside pictures, and we had residents interact with her for that too, and they loved it. They had a great time with her.
Oh, and as you said, she likes people. So
she loves people.
This is her job, and she loves it. She's leaning against me. Let me tell you right now. Can you hear this? Let's see. Hey, Ruby, can you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi, Ruby. Hi. She's actually trying to say it.
She's doing her best.
She'd like to get up in my lap right now. So I've got some treats for you a little later on. Okay, so you do this on a case-by-case basis, and we had mentioned this before, too. What do we do about the poop?
Well, hopefully we are picking it up. I think I mentioned to you last time I saw you that so many of our locations have a lot of green space, a lot of sidewalk space. Some are even close to walking paths and nature preserves. So, we just ask that our residents pick up after their pets when they're out walking around with them.
Is this available? I mean, how many American Senior Communities are there? You've got a whole lot out there.
Well, we do have a lot of locations throughout the state. Our senior living division, though, with assisted living and independent living, have 16 locations.
How many again?
16.
16, okay. So it depends on where you live. Would they all check in with you, or are there other folks that do what you do? They don't have Ruby, but do they do what you do?
Yeah, there's a lot of other people. A lot of staff bring their pets in, depending on what community they're at. I think we were just talking about one of our locations in Brownsburg, where we had a staff member that would bring their French Bulldog in with them to work. So it happens at a lot of our locations.
Okay. How does someone's listening and they go, well, that sounds interesting for me or Dad? How do they get a hold of you? What are the first steps they should do?
Well, I think the first place to start would be our website. Has a lot of great information. That's asccare.com.
asccare.com.
Right.
Okay. You know it so well, it goes by so quickly.
Yeah, it goes by
slow
fast,
down.
yeah.
ASCcare.com, and then find a location.
Yeah, and then you can look and find a location near you and see what's available.
Okay. Well, Ruby is just adorable. What did you know she was going to be? You never know the personality of a dog
Right,
when you get them.
yeah.
You had no idea she was going to be a celebrity, right?
No, she didn't know either.
You didn't know either? No? No. Oh, she wants to get up.
Yeah, she does.
Oh
but,
my
yeah.
gosh, I don't know if I should let her up or not. Let's see. Ruby, want to come over here? Ruby, come here. You want to talk to the microphone? I have something in my bra for you. I have a treat. I wish you could see this. Visually, I just pulled the treat out of my bra. Can she have a treat?
She can, yeah.
Would you like that? Oh, she has a little underbite, overbite, underbite.
Under.
Oh, now she goes, okay, that's just
Yeah.
that's a little milk bone. What special diet? Does she have a special diet?
We pretty much stick to her dog food. And so no people food, no table scraps. We're pretty strict about that.
To keep that waistline.
Got to keep that waistline, yeah.
She is just cute. Now, I don't know this. I've never had a bulldog. Did you have her tail bobbed, or is that her normal?
That's her natural tail.
No tail?
Yeah, which is a tiny little corkscrew tail. And they are all kind of varied. Just depends on the dog. Some of them I've
Okay.
seen longer, some of them I've seen shorter.
Is she ever going to be a mommy, you think?
No, she's
fixed.
Yes, she's past that time.
Good, because I'd want a puppy. So I'm.
yeah.
So, Ruby, what do you think, huh? Well, she loves me. Is it
She
me or the
does.
treats?
She loves you. Yes, she loves it when people pay attention to her.
Oh my, that tongue.
When you
that
say her
tongue.
name. Yep.
Again, as I always say, know your breed. You can Google, you go to websites and see about the breed and what the special issues might be. There is also an Indiana Bulldog Rescue.
Yeah.
And they take in, because a lot of people don't realize what a challenge they might be, but certainly worth the effort.
They also accept donations too. So even if you can't take in a bulldog and you would just like to donate and help, I know that they take donations as well. Yeah.
And bulldogs are very popular, Indiana,
Yeah.
Butler and all.
Yeah.
It's bulldogs, beagles, and boxers. The three Bs, I call them. So, well, Ruby, you're just adorable. What if somebody wants to come out and they just want to visit Ruby?
Well, it just depends on where I am and what my schedule is like. We were just discussing how things have changed a little bit over the past year, and so I haven't been out of the buildings as much as I have been in the past, but hope to get out more this year and get Ruby back out to see some of our residents.
Yeah, because of the COVID,
Yeah.
right? It's certainly been challenging, if
Yeah.
I use that word one more time. So I bet she's helped the folks, too, during the COVID, right?
She has, yeah.
If they don't have pets, I mean,
Yeah.
she can make a surprise visit.
She can.
Oh, Ruby, you're just so cute. That head is amazing. The head's bigger than the rest of the body.
Yeah.
She is just a good girl. Okay, someone wants to get in touch with you. Do you have a website, your own email? How would they get a hold of you?
If they have questions regarding any of our senior living locations or our pet policy or anything like that, again, they can go to the website, or my email address is jessicafriskney@asccare.com.
Jessica Friskney.
Yes,
Friskney.
that's right.
I've never heard that name before.
Yes.
It's very cute. Friskney. I like
Friskney,
it.
yep.
Very good. Okay, well, Ruby, we thank you so much. Oh, look at that. She's looking at me. No, I gave you my last treat.
Yeah, she thinks you have another
They're
one.
all gone. You want to check out my bra? No, they're all gone.
She says, "I don't
Jessica,
believe you."
Thank you again. This is the Positively Patty podcast. We invite you, of course, to listen every week. Invite you to get in touch with Jessica or American Senior Communities if you yourself or if you know someone who maybe needs a little help and they'd like to take their pets with them. We live longer, we live happier when we have our pets.
That's true.
That's true. Thank you, Jessica. So, this has been the Positively Patty podcast from Wish TV. I'm Patty Spittler. Be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast and check out our new updates every single week. You can also learn more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.